Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Taurian's Truth and Tarot. I'm going to do a quick general read for the month of April for the star sign of Gemini. Messages will not resonate with everyone. Take what resonates, leave what don't try and force the messages. Okay, the current energy. Current energy. Clarify. Do not want to be taking that many. Clarify. Okay. So some of you may be feeling like you've just sort of cut ties from a situation that you potentially felt trapped in. Could have been a marriage or a commitment. This could have been some type of it is a commitment. Maybe it's something that you thought was sort of going to something that was going to last long term, but I feel like you've just sort of cut ties, some of you. I will get further into it. There's a flip. What felt? Okay. Some of you, I feel like you sort of potentially, maybe you've just taken some time out for yourselves. I feel like you're coming out of that energy now, if that is the case. Okay. Potentially some of you in the past or recent past were made a new offer with regards to a situation. Flipped. Okay. Some of you needed to sort of potentially gain a new insight or new perspective on a situation. For some of you, potentially could have been dealing or coming to a third party. Not necessarily for all of you. Okay. Okay. I feel like for some of you, potentially a relationship has broke down as a result of a third party. I feel like for some of you, this could potentially have been you that received this offer. Or for some of you, you are sort of getting stronger in that situation, getting over it. Well, not getting over it, but I think it's sort of taken a lot of strength for you to potentially exit a relationship. For some of you, I do think this is a marriage or a long-term commitment. Something that you felt very, very tied to and connected to. And I do feel that there's you felt very betrayed by this situation. I don't think you saw it coming whatsoever. If this is you and this is a person of interest, I don't think you saw this coming. Okay, so that is significant. So, okay, some of you, a water sign is significant, not for all of you. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That may or may not resonate, but for some of you, that there is a very, very strong connection with a water sign, whether it's third party energy, whether it's your love interest energy. Yeah. Or maybe this is somebody in your life, but potentially that's, if you have sort of found out some information about a third party situation, for some of you, I feel like you could have potentially heard from someone that you see as being motherly, but I feel like for some of you, you found out this sort of information from somebody else take that how it resonates. Yeah, I do feel like you felt like the sort of, if you felt like you've got a lot on your shoulders at the moment, or you know, you've got a lot of burdens to sort of carry at the moment, I feel like you're sort of going to be coming out of that energy soon. Yeah, for some of you, I do feel like you've been dwelling over this hurt, this upset and this hurt, and I think you've been sort of focusing on the past. But I feel like you're coming out of that energy now. Focus on what you've got rather than what you've lost. But yeah, I do, as I say, some of you are, I think you are sort of looking back, but you know what, I think you need to look forward and keep your head high if this resonates with you. I do think it's a betrayal of somebody, and I think it's someone that you sort of, somebody that you felt like you was in a very sort of, it's like the stability that you've had with this person has sort of been flipped upside down, and I feel like you're potentially moving on from that now. But it's somebody who had a very significant, a great significance in your life. So whether it was a husband or long-term partner, whatever stability you had with that person, I feel like it's been sort of flipped upside down now. I do feel like you're working very hard at the moment, whether it's you focusing on yourself, whether it's focusing on building something new, or, as I say, coming out of that energy of dwelling on the past and being hurt, and in that energy of being upset by it. But I do feel like you're working hard to sort of, it's either to fix a marriage or fix a relationship, or you, yeah, I've got the Sun card twice. So for some of you, you're working hard to sort of potentially become happy again within yourself or within this relationship. Potentially you want to move forward. You want to move forward from this situation. Maybe you put in the work in to get through this. Yeah, a lot of you are, or for someone it is, because Six of Cups, so some of you are working hard to get back a happy home again. Some of you, there are children involved. I do feel like there could be potentially a new beginning in love, whether that's with this relationship that you've been hurt by. I do see that you're working hard to sort of fix a relationship. Might not be a third party, it's just I see that something's happened that potentially you haven't seen coming. But I do see that if you if that does resonate with you and you are working towards sort of fixing your relationship, yeah, new beginning. I think for some of you feel like if you don't put the work in, you're going to miss the opportunity to make it right. Yeah. Some of you potentially are sort of surprised by the current sort of situation and status of the relationship at the moment. But as I say, if you sort of, I think if you have a fresh start and you put the work in, whether it's you who puts the work in or the other party puts the work in, I do see you being able to rebuild this. In fact, I do see actually being, you've got the potential for it to be a wonderful relationship where it's emotionally fulfilling and financially fulfilling. So I do feel like you can get that sort of stability back and that happiness back, but it will take a lot of hard work. Yeah, so take a leap of faith. Someone feels like they've been put out in the cold. They want to come back. They want to come back in from the cold. And for some of you, if this is a marriage, I do see someone is sort of working to sort of, whether it's fixing a long-term relationship or a marriage. Okay, let me just give an angel message. But yeah, so for some of you, I do feel like, as I say, it might not necessarily be a third party, but it's the energy I've got. I feel like you found out some type of information about your relationship from somebody else, usually a female energy, but it doesn't have to be. Somebody that I would see as sort of being quite loving and emotional, or someone that you see as being quite loving and emotional. But it's somebody that I'd say is quite significant in your life. I feel like potentially some of you have found out about some type of betrayal or some issue in your relationship from a third party. But yeah, as I say, I do see you moving forward. I do see that if the effort and the work is put into making it better again, this is some of you want to work on the relationship, you want to work on your marriage, but I do see happiness. I do see new beginnings. I do see emotional fulfillment. I do see financial fulfillment. So I do see it becoming very, very stable. Okay. Any messages for Gemini? Messages for Gemini. Okay. Okay. So we've got, yeah, ignite your passions. So if this is a relationship, obviously, that you are passionate about and that you are, you want to sort of salvage, maybe sort of focus on what it was that got you there in the first place, what you was passionate about. Maybe you need to focus on bringing back the passion into your relationship. I've also pulled be open to healing information. So take what support's around you. Take positive support that's around you. Take, you know, support that is going to support whatever decisions you're making. And finally, trust in the unknown. So if you're worried about the outcome of this situation, trust in it, follow your intuition and trust in it. Okay, I hope that helps, guys. Take care. Bye.